Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live Forecast update here on your August the 11th, 2026. Well, things pretty steamy outside. Definitely getting a little more activity as far as showers and thunderstorms here on your Tuesday afternoon than what was expected. In fact, there's some severe weather potential we'll have to watch here for the rest of the evening. And then we're going to still stay hot and steamy. That's still the big part of the weather story for the week ahead, as a big heat dome is going to set up shop. And we're going to definitely see the expansion of heat advisories into the area here in the coming days. Now, before we get going into this full report, if you're new here to the Talkin Live Broadcast Channel's Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. But very importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell to be alerted on all weather updates. All right, let's get cranking, shall we, as we take a live look there in Chattanooga. Not looking too bad here for this afternoon. We're seeing sunshine, a bit steamy outside, to say the least, but there are some storms in the area. I'll show you that here in just a second. Over here in Helen, Georgia, got a little bit of a breeze, a warm and steamy day here as well. And definitely seeing parts of North Georgia, especially northwest Georgia, getting hit with some showers and storms this afternoon. So checking out that local radar again, looking at the sweep here, you got to see the storms definitely favoring Alabama and northwest Georgia. I'll go in here a little bit closer. You can see some of these storms here near the Chattanooga area, but northwest Georgia and a lot of up near Summerville, Calhoun getting hit, Adairsville, near Adairsville to the east there, and going down into the Atlanta metro area with some scattered storms. So definitely seeing a better coverage area of storms lighting up here across the region here for right now. Looking at the regional radar again, you can see these storms tracking all the way down into the middle portion of Georgia. So definitely favoring northwest Georgia, northeast Alabama, a little bit of Tennessee. A lot of the main action is really going up here to the north. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but you're going to be seeing a lot of news reports here. There has been one heck of a derecho that moved through Chicago and into Indiana, where this system is right now, is racing right through the middle of the state. So what that is doing is causing a lot of destruction as well as a lot of power outages. So you're going to be seeing some postings, I'm sure, here on social media all afternoon with those thunderstorms. Luckily, they're not coming our way for right now, so looking good. Satellite picture, again, you're looking at these storms. Watch it there toward the end. They start to blossom up there across northwest Georgia, central Georgia. East Tennessee right now, for the most part, heading up toward Knoxville, is staying on the dry side, so that's the good news on that. And we might see a few more storms here for tomorrow. We got one more day where we might see some scattered storms here. We might get another complex of storms to roll down here, like these ones up here are kind of moving this way. We may get some more tomorrow to work their way down. Then after that, the heat dome is really going to start establishing itself. And when you get high pressure in the upper levels and the lower down, it kind of caps the atmosphere, prevents the thunderstorms from really firing. And that's definitely going to be strengthening as we go into this upcoming weekend. So temperatures looking like this currently, looking at already seeing temperatures in the 90s out there, and that's going to be the growing trend here, obviously, here in the days ahead, as we're going to be dealing with these temperatures in the 90s and all across East Tennessee and Northwest Georgia here, and getting even hotter. And those feel-like temperatures will be, tripping into the triple digits. And say that fast, tripping triple digits. Yeah, going very, very hot, and you're going to see those heat advisories really expand. So right now we've got it coming into Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and again, in the days ahead, we're going to see more of this kind of encompassing more of the South. So get ready as this heat wave starts to establish itself in the day as we go into the weekend. So severe weather outlook, this was the big change here that came in late around 11 o'clock today, as they went ahead and added, pretty much all of East Tennessee, North Georgia here in this marginal risk for severe weather. This is our derecho, our severe weather complex that's moving up there. It's causing all the problems up there in Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky as that continues to move down. So we're going to see some of the fringe impacts of some of the storms here for today. On top of that, we're going to have to deal with what goes on tomorrow. Again, we got another marginal risk for severe weather in the same area because of these storms that may work their way down and sneak into the state. So we're going to watch closely to see if that comes our way. Excessive rainfall, obviously, with these storms, you're going to get some heavy rain amounts, obviously, with the high water content and the humidity out there, pretty unbearable. That's going to continue into tomorrow, whatever those storms are that are sneaking out of Tennessee into Georgia. And then it should dry out after that. Going to Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday, we're drying things out. So as that heat dome really starts to establish itself. So one quick update here out in the tropics. It looks like we may get crystal ball here to form here probably next day or so out here. Right now, my thinking is this thing stays out to sea, turns up to the north, but we are getting closer to the heart of the hurricane season, so we will continue to monitor, although activity will be suppressed because of El Nino's influence, obviously. All right, so let's look here at the 12Z model. Latest run here to come on through here as we got to loop it on through. So again, the big chance for rain is going to come in for Wednesday before things really start to settle down here just a little bit. And one thing is hard about summer forecasting, when you get this kind of heat and thunderstorms, the rain chance can fluctuate so much from day to day, depending on how things go the previous day. So as we go into your Wednesday here, again, see a few storms there in the morning kind of collapsing from earlier activity. And then we got this stuff coming into the north. So you see that stuff coming in kind of late and then kind of moving in like there. So it looks like if we get any severe weather, that's going to be the window right there and just kind of clipping into North Georgia here. But East Tennessee, obviously, and but most of North Georgia looks like it's okay on the rapid refresh. We'll see if it's still there tomorrow, but we'll watch that closely. And then going into your Thursday's looking pretty dry there, not much seeing there. And also going into Friday. Friday makes fire up a few more storms, but again, it's going to be spotty, folks. Very isolated because of that heat dome. That'll be a bit of an inhibitor. Any storms that pop probably will be kind of leaning toward later in the day. All right, so looking at your weather forecast map, again, nothing really of any substantial, getting our way as far as a cold front or anything like that. We got a boundary up to the north there, but the big thing is going to be that big heat dome that's going to be setting up shop and probably will carry us into early next week the way it's currently looking. So look at your forecast here for tomorrow. 94-74 at Chattanooga. We'll keep that 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That'll probably go into the evening hours, as I just showed you there with the models. So watch that very closely. This model here is showing us temperatures here in the morning, pretty much in the 70s, very balmy start to the day. And then as we go into the afternoon, this one is your high resolution model. It's actually trying to sneak storms in here a little earlier. You can see the big drop off in temperatures there in Chattanooga, for example, but around 94 and 90. So we'll watch for any more storms here for tomorrow for one more day before things begin to settle down here just a little bit. And the regional forecast looking like this. Again, we'll be watching the high-resolution model is trying to kick off storms a little bit earlier here than what the rapid refresh model is showing, but it'll be steamy, some scattered storms in the forecast, and the 90s. Look at these 96s in here, and boy, we're going to see a lot more of this. It's going to get a lot hotter here, folks, in the days ahead. All right, next 7 days, here we go, as we're going to see temperatures popping into the 90s. Here. Now, I don't have any rain chances out there beyond Wednesday. Just know that they can come back at any time. And if they do, they're going to be on the low side, like 20-30%. So, but for right now, keeping the rain out and anticipation of that dome setting up there. And we're talking middle to even perhaps upper 90s. Monday, on some of the long-range models, we're even starting to triple digits, potentially getting into Chattanooga. So, again, a pretty good heat wave coming in here for this weekend. Now, with those thunderstorms popping out there right now and what could be popping in for tomorrow, go ahead and don't be unprepared. Download our free weather app. Absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a dime. You can go to the Apple Store. You can go to Google Play. Download that. All you got to do is put in North Georgia Majestic weather. And again, this app's going to alert you when rain's approaching your area, lightning being detected nearby, severe weather alerts, hour-by-hour forecast, futurecast, power outage map, you name it. It's got it all there. And it's brought to you by our weather app sponsor, Roof It Forward out of Woodstock, Georgia. If you are in North Georgia in need of a new roof, don't put it off. Don't wait for Mother Nature to take care of it. Go ahead and give them a call. They'll take care of you with great customer service, quality craftsmanship and products, and they give a portion of every job back to local children's charity. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out. Again, be watchful on those hefty thunderstorms here, potentially here for the rest of your Tuesday. And we might see a few more Wednesday before that heat dome really sets up shop. Appreciate you checking us out. Please give us a follow here on Facebook and over on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted on our updates. All right, that'll do it for today. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.